Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. Man, I don't even remember how I was trying to update that. We're back to Hearthstone, so I'm trying to train myself to say, yep. And inevitably, I am not succeeding very well at training myself to speak differently. I guess practice is all I can do. So let's see. What a terrible setup. I've got two 120s here, so 260s that will equal 120, so that will get us to the 5,000 goal and be 40 over. But I've basically got to play as just a little bit of everything. So let's keep this. Let's do priest and warrior today. But let's start off with the tavern brawl.
There's a new set of crazy rules each week.
Okay. The masked ball, we're gonna have to create a deck at the SI7 mansion, whatever that is, in Stormwind. They're having a grandmaster. I guess that's probably season 1-7 or season 7. Stormwind has been Grand Mass Ball each year. Everyone is in disguise. When a minion dies, the disguise is revealed, showing the minion to actually be a random minion that costs 2 less and is ready for another fight. Okay. So, is this a situation where we need to play really big things, or what was I gonna play? I forget. Oh yeah, this is going well. Hunter and mage. Let's do hunter. So we need to create a hunter deck, and then we need to figure out what we want to do. Let's see. We'll take this, this, this for sure, this, this. Take this one, these two, these two, these two, these two, these two, Let's see. This one, these two, these. We're at 30. Ooh. So we'll have to probably. And then let's come over all the way over here. And we're looking for a beast that I have, and I think it is the Molten Corehound. So I need those two in there. We'll get rid of Houndmaster for Corehound. And then let's put this one in. Do I have any other beasts I want to put in here? No, so I guess that's as good as we can go. Alright, now let's try this. So, mostly this deck is small creatures, and I thought about doing just like a a bunch of murlocs. Get a bunch of murlocs, they'll get killed, you'll get a replacement creature that costs 2 less.
Rexa versus
But
Anduin.
let's play this and see how this
Light
works.
shall bring victory.
Let the hunt begin.
Now it is going to be a little bit difficult to start off here. I need to get one of my early cards. Here we go. Timberwolf. I would think with the Masked Ball that all the characters would just be
Job's done.
unseeable. So we'll see what he summons and see if we can see what they are.
Ready for action.
Now we can totally see what they are. Let's end our turn. Wait a minute, how come I only got one wisp? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. So the early things don't work because anything that is a negative won't get summoned. So you have to play at least a 2 to start off with.
Don't mess with
That gives a
us.
pretty high advantage to anybody. I mean, and the wisp is the only 0. Interesting. So a whole Murloc deck would have actually been a terrible thought. Each one of these cards will not summon anything. Only this one would summon something. So if I could, for example, play
Job's done.
play Explosive Trap if I had it, it would only bring back one creature. And if he summons anything right now, my snipe will get rid of it. So I'm not doing terrible, but I am very low on cards. However, I can get my X-Knight in
Get in
here.
there and fight, maggot.
And if I get my X-Knight in there, and then it gets killed, and
Is someone injured?
then a 4-level mana creature should come back. If the 4-level creature comes up, then
Job's done.
a 2-level creature should come up, and then a wisp should come up that way. So you want to have a pretty decent deck of high-level
Get
characters.
behind me.
Alright. Explosive Trap. Call Pet. Snipe. Kill this guy. And that's all I can do. So now this 4 mana creature, when it's killed, should come up and I put way too many traps for this. Core Hound.
Job's done.
Of course, I still haven't really figured this one out. Have I? It's gonna take me out.
Behold the might of Stormwind! I wield the power of Blackwing.
This isn't working the way I would like.
Death to the pretenders. Job's done.
Well, maybe if I could get another explosive trap in here, and hopefully this guy will attack first. But I don't know why he would attack first, unless he was going to attack my face first. That would be the best. That's what I would hope would happen. If he attacks my face, he goes back, all these guys stop getting the bonus.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Darn the luck. Hey, that did work.
Must move quickly.
Let's see.
Death to the pretender.
Kill this one.
I have returned.
Oh, he has Beast. Sweet, so I
For
can
the
just
ancients.
take this guy out. Nice. So that's 6 there. If I could get rid of this one, I could do a severe amount of damage to the face. Darn it! What a card! What a play.
Amazing!
What a play.
Watch this!
Job's done.
Malhorn. Wow, I should have had him in my deck more. He's... With the death rattle of him being shuffled back in your deck, that would be about the exact perfect thing you would want. This guy's gonna do 2 damage, and these 2 are gonna do 3. So if he can do 2 more damage, somehow, he can win this turn. Oh, let's get through with it. Yep. Hurry up and just win. What's been going on? Not a ton. I was able to make progress on my schedule. I don't know if I even mentioned I was working on a schedule, just trying to see how the new season, what to put in what slot. Been spending way too much time let's just start over here. We'll still try the hunter. Way too much time on my cell phone trying to fix that. Something weird about it in general is just that the one game I've been working on for 2 years straight, well, almost 2 years, not exactly 2 years, but almost, somehow managed to never be backed up. I have like no backups for it at all. So that is definitely annoying. If I'm gonna continue playing this game, which is kind of a question, I'm gonna have to start over, and just that is an annoyance. It's definitely an annoyance. But everything else was on my phone I was able to figure that out, and it worked fine. And I restored everything else. My phone's not quite running as well as I would like it to be at the moment. I'm thinking I don't know why I'm doing threes. I probably should skip threes and just go with... No, I can do threes because there are 1 mana creatures. And it's not running as good as I would like it to be. And hopefully at some point that will get fixed. Playing heavy a taunt here. Now I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions as far as what I'm looking for. So I want 2 core hounds. So I'll take those. I probably want 2 of these too. So we will take out these 2. Ragnaros. Interesting thought. I do have Ragnaros. I could do that. I could also do like Deathwing. Alright, so the next question is, do I want to do any of these? Can I... We'll get rid of this one and take those 2. And... put those 2. And I think that's what I'll stick with for now. Still need to get one victory so we can get this pack. I want to get the pack. I saw a little bit more coverage on the Grand Tournament. One of the card's abilities has a jousting ability, which I think is just going to be a new phrase. And basically, a card is going to be randomly drawn or drawn from the top of, I'm not sure if randomly or drawn from the top right now, but from each player's deck, and whichever card has the most either mana or attack wins the joust, and whoever wins the joust is going to determine the outcome of some ability of the card that was actually summoned, and then those two cards are just going to go back in the deck. Which, okay, I mean that's an interesting and unique way to
Greetings, traveler.
add something that doesn't seem too extremely crazy.
Job's done.
There we go, that'll give me a couple turns. Unless he does something like that. That sucks. Alright. I think what I am shooting for here, I don't know why I'd put that guy back in his hand, but okay,
Job's done.
is I want to go for the face as much as possible.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a pretty dumb move on my part. I should have summoned this and or done this. Alright. I think I want to push to use this every turn. If we can just get lots and lots of damage to the face.
Job's done.
Just keep up doing the damage. Our strategy here kind of focuses around these big ticket items, the core hound. Just doing a lot of damage. Do I want to do one more to the face? I kind of don't, do I? Since all these guys are going to end up dead. So I silenced that one, that means it won't come back. This is a very interesting recursive setup it's got going.
To Northrend!
So what do I want to do here? I think I want to play this. This and kill this and then kill this and then this
Job done.
and end the turn. So now he has to hit me with this to kill me, and it will do enough damage to eliminate him from the board.
Your magic shall not save me.
Well, I suppose he could do that. Yeah. Didn't see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. Alright. We'll do this then.
My magic will tear you apart.
Darn it.
Well played.
Darn the luck, not getting victories, not succeeding. If I hadn't been playing against a mage, I think I might have won that though. I started also after getting this schedule done, which is a conversation I started a long time ago and didn't have just been talking about gameplay. I think I'm gonna mostly stick to just gameplay commentary on this episode. Started recording Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was even though I do have the desire to get to Borderlands, Tomb Raider is the one that needs to be out. It has more reason to be out because the Rise of the Tomb Raider is coming out, being advertised, so doing the game before the sequel makes a lot more sense. Borderlands 3 or Border Worlds has not been announced. Assumedly it's being worked on, but it's not coming out as early as that. So yeah, it makes more sense. What I'm gonna try to do is go through all of Tomb Raider as fast as possible. That should put me somewhere close to being 2 months ahead. I might easily be 2 months ahead after I do Tomb Raider, maybe a couple more Telltale games. Hearthstone will probably already be 2 months ahead once I just upload and schedule the episodes. So I am kind of sticking to 4 for this next series, 4 things between 3 p.m. Central and 7 p.m. Central Time. And the goal is if any more would get added, it would be put on an earlier time
Job's done.
slot. So not particularly sending things at 8 p.m. Central Time, but 2 p.m. And the reason for that is that keeps me pretty much in balance with the eastern and western sides of the United States. European countries sadly always get the short end of the stick there, but
Your opponent.
hey, that's nice. That's a nice way. That solves a problem right there. Let's celebrate that. particularly, I don't think that Tavern Brawl was super nice or helpful. Pretty good. It was a cool concept. Concepts. Shadow form. Concepts like that can get played out in the Tavern Brawl. Only last a week, and make it so that people can really see, oh yeah, that really wouldn't work. So only one of those cards was even helpful, which was of course the Shadow form. But the Shadow form is kind of a nice card to have. One more to the list of cards that we just are no longer missing. Alright. So we have Priest and Warrior are what we're gonna try to do here. Let's just play the Priest. Oh, wait. Up to rank 20. Don't need to play ranked anymore. That was one of the things in the Grand Tournament also that's going to be changed. You're going to get more rewards, like in the arena, the higher you get up each month in ranked play. So if you get to rank 20, you may get 1 or 2 or 3 things. If you get to rank 5, you may get like 5 things, whether it is a pack of dust, a pack of gold, or just a pack of cards. You always are going to get a card back, I think. Unless they are going to start making card backs more rare, which seems ridiculous unless they're going to start allowing people to trade card backs, which seems even more ridiculous. So I definitely wouldn't want to see that happen. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a card back every time. It seems like that would be a silly thing to do. It would irritate too many people. That ranked rewards for whatever ranking you get at the end of the month isn't really going to change a lot for most players. It's definitely not changing anything for me, because it is still way easier to just get to 20 to get the card back, just to say that we did it, and just get to 20 to get the rewards, just to say that we did the best we could. And then stop and go to casual. It's not...
Is someone injured? Right away.
It's not worth your effort. It's not worth your effort to try to really push and be higher than rank 20 unless you have really good cards and are a really good player and you are already ending up at a rank each month much higher than 20. I mean, it's certainly possible that somebody just starts Hearthstone, they play ranked 1 month for as much as they can, and this will be interesting.
Right away. Right away.
I'll just kill this guy, just be careful. Yeah, the first month you play, or play ranked as much as you can, then see how high you can get. But that's really an unrealistic thing to even say, because the first month is also going to be the least amount of cards you have, and it's the cards you have way more than the skill of the player. It is not a situation where if simply I was a better player, I could immediately start winning.
Right
it
away.
really is a situation that you have to have good cards, and I still don't have all the good cards needed to make the best deck. And that's one of the main problems with Hearthstone in general, is that the setup of what decks are the what decks that get played by professionals and that win is very, very consistent. It's not a situation where if you had the first and second best players in Hearthstone and you had them play each other with random decks, that it would be a fair fight. It would just be whoever got the random best cards would win. Alright.
My shield for Argon.
Ooh, do I want to heal this guy? I think I do.
In the light's name.
Alright.
Right away. Right away.
In the turn.
To Northrend.
You have to hit the one with taunt. Alright. What can I do? I can do this to heal this guy and bring this one up. Or I could do this to heal this guy and bring this one up. Let's see. Let's try it. So now this one will get 2 more if I heal this one.
The damned stand ready.
Move quickly.
Right away.
Into the breach.
My fate is sealed.
Face the light.
Job's done.
There we go. Three going on 30, I think he's lost. Why he attacked that one, I don't know.
Well played.
And I'm up to level 49 on the feast. So, good making progress there. Will eventually... let's try Warrior now. Warrior is going to be the difficult one. But it's either play the Warrior or who? The Rogue. Gosh, I need a good either Rogue or Warrior. They're always combined that way. And neither one of them are any good. As far as my decks. And I keep running into that problem. Great news. That is great news that the Grand Tournament's coming out. It's coming out pretty soon, too. That way we can can rebuild those decks and make some better progress.
Versus Rexar.
It would be very nice if after the Grand Tournament,
Victory or death!
accomplishing these quests took less time, and it was very consistently less than 30 minutes per episode to do 5 games, or to accomplish our goals at least. It's really just accomplish our goals. Is all I'm shooting for. So I'm hoping he brings out something with a 1 health, that I can summon this. Done.
Battle detected.
Just end our turn there. Interesting. We'll do this.
Work.
Battle commencing.
End our turn there. Get this guy next turn, and then we could. Ow, the turn after that, get a rage.
No problem.
Down to that, end our turn. Wish I had 2 inner rages. Really? Draw a card for each damaged creature.
Let the pain speak to me.
This is an interesting move. Interesting.
No problem.
In turn. This guy cannot get anything on his deck.
It's time for a little blood.
Interesting, a snipe.
Bring the pain. No.
Think we got this. Think we've lucked out and we've gotten this. I mean, this is going really well. Let's see. Let's play this.
My ancestors watch over. No problem.
Attack with this. For an explosive trap. No surprise there. Let's see.
Battle detected.
And that. And in the turn. Interesting. Well, we've got to play this. And we want to play this.
Job done.
And then the turn. Oh, darn it! Man, I could have just won the game. Ah, Don't beat me. Don't beat me. Don't put up a taunt, and don't beat me. This is no good. I think he's got me. Oh, come on. That sucks. I could have won. Wasn't paying attention. Wow, I deserve that defeat. A well-deserved defeat there. Well-deserved because I wasn't paying attention and I didn't look over all the things. I would have won. I so would have won. Those are the kind of defeats you need in life. Those are the ones that say, you know what? You made a mistake and now you can learn from it. It wasn't one of the many defeats you get, particularly in Hearthstone, where it's you did your very best and you still lost. It was you screwed up. You caused your own loss there. And those are the things you can learn from. You can't learn from just being outdrawn or randomly succeeding. Randomly winning or randomly losing really doesn't help you learn or improve at all. And so much of this is random.
Do you need a blessing?
One of the things I have been thinking about is I'm not really doing new games, and I'm really not set up to do new games. If I was honestly only doing like brand new games as they came out, it would be a much less footage. Much less footage. You're talking The Witcher 3 and The Talos Principle would be the only two series I would have done at all. Okay, maybe The Binding of Isaac Rebirth was new too, but yeah, it was. But all my other games have come from the Steam Summer Sale, and I'm glad for it because that means I actually have something that I can do. Whereas before, it was really looking like I wasn't going to be able to do
In the lights,
Job's done.
much of anything, and I was just going to end up doing lesser and lesser things, but it's still all old games as far as the summer sale, and it's always going to be old games. But I think I'm going to have to live with that. I think that's just going to be what my channel is about for a while. I can do snapshots on Minecraft, although I tried to do a snapshot and it just was a mess, and I'm not even hugely motivated to continue with the next week's snapshot. Because it didn't get any views, it didn't help. Let's see. And
The gates are open.
take this and end the turn, since that's really the only thing I can do. But the problem is that there's just nothing I can't that's free that's new. It's the new things, new games, and it really gets down to just the concept of how to be a smart video game shopper is you never buy new games. Even The Witcher 3, even the big AAA title games. A lot of times, especially the big AAA title games, you just shouldn't buy them. Buy those things new, because the truth is, they will get cheaper, absolutely. You know they're gonna get cheaper. And they are gonna get patched. The AAA things are gonna get patched and updated. Although I am actually going to do 3 spotlights on 3 different clicker games. Like Cookie Clicker, although Cookie Clicker isn't actually on Steam. So, 3 other ones. And I will be I'm gonna do a little spotlight on each one of those and compare them because they are quite interestingly different when you start looking really carefully at it. Let's see. I guess I'll end the turn there. And each one of those are free or free to play type things. And so I can do that. Most other free to play games that I've seen don't really have a great reason to play. I couldn't see myself really making a entire series after those things, after free to play games. But the independent games made by small teams, those also are not particularly cheap when they first come out. And so there's definitely some room there. Where it would be nice to cover these small independent games, but at the original price, it's not realistic. They come out for $15, $20. Most of them are $10, but some come out on Steam a lot more, and by the time there's enough, I've seen other people cover them, which is something I'll eventually have to get away from, is I'll have to be the first person covering games.
Is someone injured?
But by the time it gets to the point where I am the first person covering games, I hopefully will have enough income coming in that would make sense. Alright, we gotta get rid of this guy.
Running the program.
My shield for Argus.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I think I pulled that around. Watch, she'll destroy it. Mage is tough to beat. Mage is definitely tough to beat. But right now, it doesn't make any sense to do independent games unless they're really cheap. The truth of the matter is, as much as I think the college system and internship system and just the low man on the totem system is probably corrupt and abusive.
Stand ready.
There also is, particularly as a video game programmer, the first thing you make is going to be small, if you finish the project at all, which is always a big deal, because there are definitely people out there that
Into the breach.
just don't ever finish projects, even when it's a big AAA title. Things get canceled. But if you finish it all, your first independent game is going to be small. It's going to be lesser graphics, lesser smoothness, lesser fidelity, and there are definitely things out there that help so it isn't as bad as it used to be, because it used to be that you would do, if you had any graphics at all, they were going to be 8-bit pixels, but
My fate is sealed.
so now you can use things like Unity or Unreal and make a game that at least looks good, but just because you you use somebody else's programming to make it look good doesn't mean it's a AAA game. Doesn't mean it's worth
You
anything.
win this.
Wow. Amazing. That was really amazing. Let me finish this rant and then we'll go. My point is, as a video game programmer, the first thing you release, you gotta put it out there for close to free. 99 cents at most. And the solutions are more and more coming about with the whole put ads in it and then 99 cents to remove the ads type thing.
Watch your
Look, even what Microsoft is doing right now. They've taken Solitaire out from being a free thing that came with the with Windows to saying, well, it's still free, but you have to get it from the store and it will have ads in it. And Microsoft even goes too far with it. They say you have to pay an annual fee to keep using it, which is just retarded. I mean, it gets greedy when you start saying I want a yearly fee for this game. But yeah, that is the point is it's free, and Microsoft's gone the wrong way really, because they were putting free sale in there for free for buying what was an $80 game, $80 operating system, and now they're charging you for the free sale and giving you the operating system for free, which arguably for Microsoft in particular is saying that they felt the vast majority of the value that you were getting in getting Windows 95 or Windows 7 was Solitaire. That Solitaire made up like 1/3 of the value of the operating system, and that's a really silly thing for them to try to. When you start thinking of it that way, it's like that's really silly. So we're gonna deal.
Let the pain speak to me.
Who you want me killed?
But back to independent game people, you gotta make your game close to free. 99 cents, even less if you can, because 99 cents is the average. So if you want your game out there, put it out for free, the first one, and then the second one, even if your second game is just going to be the number 2 of your first game, that's where you should do it. Then put that out for 99 cents, $1.99. If you start going to $2.99, $3.99 for a small game that feasibly somebody with just one person programming it can make,
Who you want me killed?
that's probably too much. So try to get your name out there, try to get more people on your team. If you can get a team of 25 to 100 people, then you can start thinking about, yeah, maybe then there's enough manpower, just manpower going in there to the game that would really explain how it could be big enough. And certainly I'd say, if you're gonna make a game, make a cell phone game, and get into people's minds. Make it target it at least to cell phones as your first project, and then come on to Steam, because it costs money to get on Steam, to be listed on Steam. It costs a lot of money, even if you don't go through the Project Greenlight mess. And if you do go through the Project Greenlight mess, it's still going to cost you $100 application fee, and your game has to be good enough that people will actually vote for it to be included. So that's not really something you should do to start off with. You should do an Android app. Now, I don't know if it costs money to get listed in the Android Play Store. It probably does. It probably does. So, like any business, it's going to end up costing you more money than you'll probably even see for your first game, but you're investing in yourself. And I think that probably is part of the reason why people do think that they should charge $10 or more for their first games, or for small independent games made by one person. And it's really, really hard for me to think there would ever be a game out there made by one person that would just be big enough and long enough. It would have to be something you had been working on for a long time.
Battle detected.
Job's done.
So yeah. Now that doesn't mean as an independent game maker that your next game has to be free.
Give me a quest.
Your next game can always be, if you put at least a year's worth of effort in it, if you get people on there. Making a game should be at least 2 people. There should be a artist and there should be a game programmer, and it's highly unlikely that's going to be the same person. And then you start thinking, well, maybe we put a sound designer in there, then we put a producer in there to keep us all working together and on track, and then you start putting an advertiser in there just in charge of the advertising and like social media. You're up to 5 people right there, and then you go, well, maybe we need 2 artists and 2 game programmers so we can make twice as much, and then you're up to 9, and you just start doubling it up, and quickly you find you have a team of 100 where some people may have done very little and just done like one art thing, and some people may have done a lot. Or if it starts becoming an actual business, everybody has tried to keep close to the same. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, well. Let's see, I can do 12, or I can get rid of this guy. I think silencing this guy is the better move. And
Battle
to the
commencing.
face. I'm still gonna lose on this though.
You know, Tech.
But a lot of it too is just the whole, we're gonna mark it as $10 and then we know it'll go on sale for 50% off the 5, and then we really know that we'd sell it for 99 cents, but we would prefer to sell it for 5. It makes it really hard for an independent video game critic like me.
Your death.
Yeah, she will. She definitely will be my death. Even if I was making $100 a week, it would be really hard to buy the vast amount of like $10 games that come out every week on Steam. It would be really, really hard. Even if I was making $1,000 a week, it would still kind of be a major expense. And so that's something in the future. It's something that I want to try to get to as soon as possible. I want to be on the cutting edge. I want to get as many views as possible, and I think that will get us closest to that, but it's not probably going to happen as early as I would have liked. Well, to wrap up though, I think we did pretty well. I mean, we didn't do great, but I think we did alright. We got one victory for the 40 and 2 victories for that. So next episode, let's see if we can, I don't know, we'll try with a hunter, and then we'll go hunter, priest, and then warrior, maybe. Are we sticking with warrior? Maybe we'll go to rogue. I'll have to decide. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.